What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Luxalgo live stream. My name is Jacob. That being said, guys, right now you'll notice we are going live on two different versions on YouTube, okay? You'll see there is a vertical version and there is a horizontal version. Make sure if you are used to coming to this stream to hang out, you go to the other version, okay? I see some of you are in the vertical version, all right? The vertical is there because it's brand new right now to YouTube. We're trying to utilize as many platforms as possible. Make sure to go back to the YouTube homepage and check out the vert version. I will also, check out the horizontal version if you're used to that horizontal stream. I'm going to just link it here as well. But welcome back, guys. We're going to utilize that. If you like the horizontal more, obviously we're going to have the vertical version for you as well. But, guys, Bitcoin, 70K on Monday. We talked about this. Every Monday, the past few weeks, we have absolutely rocketed through these highs, okay? Absolutely rocketed. I keep seeing you guys still in the vertical stream. If you're in there, that's totally fine. But, again, we have the horizontal stream fully set on the YouTube as well. I'm going to go ahead and pin that there, too. So, that being said, guys, man, what a flipping day so far in the overall markets. ETH breaking 4K, Bitcoin breaking 72,000. Guys, we are absolutely ripping. That being said, we got quite a stream ahead. Guess what's coming up right now? We have our top 10 viewers from last week to see who's in there. You know what happened, though? You know what happened on Friday? I didn't even realize it. A Hodl gang member on Friday won the $100 giveaway, guys. I didn't notice that at first, but a Hodl gang member on Friday won the $100 giveaway, by the way. So showing you that those 3 extra entries do work. If you want to join the Hodl gang, just hit the join button. It's $1. You get 2 extra entries on our $300 giveaways every Friday. Remember, though, today we have to hit 120 likes. It should be pretty easy. We're dual streaming today because it's a new version of how we're doing this stream with the vertical and the horizontal on YouTube. We will make sure to calculate both stream likes, okay? So you guys should be able to hit it pretty easily, all right? Absolutely ripping, though. That being said, if you want to see if you were a top 10 viewer, if you're a Hodl gang member, or if you were in here last week, want to see if you're a top 10 viewer, let's go ahead and get you over to the horizontal stream on the YouTube, then you can see. But that being said, let's go into the top 10. As you can see below me on the other stream, you can see top 10 viewer list last week. Guess who's number 1? Let's see who number 1 is. Congrats to ABD, sorry. Kamel with number 1 with the 808 points. Congrats, Kamel. You'll have a chance in just a second to win $100. Congrats to you. Next up on the top 10 viewer from last week is our boy Tom. Tom Kitloy, man. Yet again, number 2 on the list. Top 10 viewers last week. Who's in third? Who got it, baby? Who got it? Boom. Sorted got number 3 spot. And Dame, I think you're in there. You just got to wait for your spot, buddy. You just got to wait for your spot. Dame might be coming up, might not. Let's see here in just a second. In the 4th spot, we got our boy Dame with 608 points. Congrats, Dame. You made the top 5 at least. You made the top 5. Sorted, of course, man. You're the one that was complaining about the gambling points. Look at you ranking yet again. Top 10 viewers of this week. Adrius in 5th. Wardo in 6th. Brad in 7th. Charles in 8th. We got Jason in 9th. Let me resize this a bit. And then the 10th place claiming the last spot was Edward Webb Jr. That man predicted almost every single day. Predicted the overall picks. So massive, massive move. Again, I see some people still chilling that are normally chilling in the widescreen stream. Make sure to go to the right stream. But overall, guys, great job for those of you that were in the top 10 this week or this past week. And in, at end of stream, should we pick the winner now? Or you guys want to do it end of stream? Let me know. Pick the winner now, or should we do it end of stream? Other than that, guys, we're about to go over Bitcoin, man. This is a crazy, crazy moves. Let me know. I would have said yes now. End for Vishnu. Pick winner now. Now. All right. We'll slowly but surely, we'll throw these up really quickly and then go from there. That being said, Let me add this in. Let's do this. While I'm throwing these on the board, let's do our Bitcoin predictions. You can do the Bitcoin predictions now as well on the YouTube vertical stream too. So if you are new to the stream, welcome. We have a prediction system where you type in exclamation BTC more or less, depending on what we put here in the queue. And you'll see in just a second there's a way to do it. That being said, the price point we're going to go with is... 1 second. Do you guys think by the end of the stream, Bitcoin is going to be more or less... That's not working on this end. That's not good. Why is that? Okay, that's not good. Why is that doing that? Okay, the bots messed up now. I thought it would be on both. That's not good. Why is it? All right, for now, I'll make a Q&A on y'all's end of the stream. It should be up there too, but for some reason it's not. I wish you would cross-post the bot. This is our first time doing the vertical stream, so for some reason it's showing up on the vertical version. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to do the... I'm just going to let you guys type it in. I'm going to copy the paste over. I'm going to copy this over. It's not going to register your entry, but I will register it. Here you go. Do you think it's going to be more or less than 72,506 if you're in the horizontal stream? Type it in the chat now, and hopefully praying that I could at least get everybody's entries, because that would suck if I can't. That being said, though, it's also able to be put into the vertical stream too. The bot's showing up on the vertical stream, which I'm not a fan of. We'll have to figure out why that is. But praying. Yeah, because I don't even think, guys, you can get your points in either. That sucks. Okay, we'll figure it out. For now, we're just going to go to the giveaway. And let me lock my peeps in real quick. I'm going to just put AB. I'm going to put Camel. EL. Number 2 was Tom. T-H-O-M. T-H-O-M, my boy. I think he won last week. Yeah, Tom did win last week. So throw those predictions in while we do this. Trying to remember somebody, yeah. Dame. Gotta put him on the wheel. You guys know the deal. Andreas. Wardo. Brad. Charles W. Jason _ And then last but not least, Edward Webb Jr. All right, guys. That being said, I'm going to take off the top 10 list there. You'll see now I'll throw up our boy Pepe. Everybody say, hey, Pepe, what's up? Welcome back. Good morning. That being said, yeah, vertical stream, guys, has the bot in it. If you want to see more, you got your entry there, Chris. I just said that, guys. The vertical stream for some reason has the bot. I wish it had both, but it is working. I have your entries. Don't worry. Your entries are claimed. I know it's not saying that. It is on the vertical stream, though. But I will take your entries regardless until I figure this out, okay? Dame, you need to chill. Die name, whatever. Okay, here's your N. I'm going to put the N in your name, buddy. I wrote it quickly. There's your N for you. All right, there you go. All right, here we go. I got to keep this rolling. Here we go. Who's going to win? There you go. You're seeing that this has to be random, right? There you go. I spun it enough. Our $100 giveaway winner is nearly... Dave, I swear, you're like an inch every single week. You're like an inch every single week, man. Andreas, congratulations, Andreas. If make sure you are within the I saw you in here. Yeah, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and ping you at ANDRIUS. I think that's you. Hold on. What did I say? What it was on there? Let me double check. Yeah, Andrews. Congratulations. You are our winner this week. Top 10 viewer. That being said, congrats. Make sure that you reach out to me on the Discord. This one, I'll actually try to find you, but Friday giveaways, we don't necessarily do that. Okay. Guys, make sure you get those Bitcoin predictions in. I know it's not claiming you. It is showing everybody on the vertical stream. It is showing up on there. We're going to pray that the bot flips over to the horizontal tomorrow. Don't ask me why. It's been all weird. I got to figure it out. All right, that being said, because it's new. This is all new with YouTube. So give me a second. That being said, let's go ahead and we're going to throw our the ticker symbols you guys want to analyze. Throw it in the chat, okay? Give me one more. Who's your daddy? There you go.
Who's your daddy?
The ticker symbols we're going to throw on the board next as I erase this. That being said, go ahead and start that. If you want to go over anything specifically today, when we're about to go into charting in about 2 seconds, throw it in the chat, and I will throw it on the board. Let's get this rolling. Let's get this rolling. Prediction about Pepe coin. Yeah, that's a tough one. All right. Fet. Zach. Fet from our boy Wardo over there. Wardo's got both streams up. We'll go over Fet. If there's anything specific you guys want to do, throw it in the chat. I'll throw it on the board. Matic from Pablo. I wish I could figure out which flippin' Phil. Somebody wants Phil. XRP. Yeah, XRP's been going. We'll put that on there. Filecoin. I wish I could just move the bot over. That's kind of annoying. I hate that we have the bot in the other stream. ETH. Vinny, we're going to go over ETH, my friend. I'm going to give these people new chances here because they might be new. SUI, Gala, Link. I mean, we have everything's in the bag today. Link, AVAX, aka Avalanche. I need a new pen bad, guys. Near from Jenny. Give Near Jenny. Goodness gracious. Near. All right, somebody tell me to go get a new liquid pen tomorrow. DT, ADA. Boeing. Zach wants Boeing. How is Boeing doing? We might have to do just crypto. ADA. Last one. Give me a stock. Somebody give me a stock. Last one. Somebody give me a stock. Bitcoin less. Boeing. Phil. Give me a stock. Dot. Or the Apple, of course. Yeah, Apple has been, what, tanking still? I bounced back a bit. We talked about Apple. Remember picking some up down here in the 60s? Wasn't bad. Apple, Nvidia. How is Nvidia doing today? I haven't fully checked Nvidia. Mostly just been focused on crypto. It's down a little bit, but not much. SHI. DT. Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft. Probably Apple. Probably do Apple. Discuss it a little more. Tesla's bouncing too. Let's do Apple. Apple it is. Now the pen works when Apple pops up? Okay. I get it. All right, that being said, guys, I am going to now flip us over to the charting segment. We're going to go over Bitcoin. The predictions now for Bitcoin are done. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm praying tomorrow we don't have issues with it on the mainstream. That being said, this new vertical streaming is new on YouTube, so we're going to start doing that, but I got to figure out how to get the bot to respond to the mainstream. Probably going to publicly start the other one first. Make sure you guys ping it before we even get into it. Because it did work originally on the original stream, remember? You guys were already pinging that sucker like early on. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. That being said, Give me about 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Then we're going to get into Bitcoin, my friends. Bitcoin. Good luck with finding the predictions again. You know me. I'm going to grind. I'm going to get you guys in. Don't worry. We had a set time period. I can get everybody locked in. But I appreciate that, Dame. Appreciate that. All right. I'll be right back, guys. 1 sec. Let's get to the, let me flip the music. Music flip. All right. Really quick.
Who's your daddy?
All right. Bitcoin and Ethereum up over the targets we wanted, guys. Let's get rolling. Time to chart. Let's go, guys. Who's your daddy in the chat? Siren's in the chat. Can you predict Indian market, bro? Right now, we're going to go over every major markets and then maybe near the end. Real quick, though, I got to go live on Instagram. Goodness gracious, got to go live on everything. Instagram doesn't like to wait, so I got to go live. All right. All right. What's up, Instagram? How we doing? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream. We got a full stream on YouTube right now. Make sure you go tune into that if you want the full screen. But about to go over Bitcoin with this massive 70,000 break. Let's go. W's in the chat. Bullish signals in the chat. Who's your daddy in the chat? Yet again, guys. Hodl Gang strong. Let's get it. Hodl Gang's in the chat. That being said, man, where do we go from here? Well, we already discussed the potential moves we have this year. 100K is in line. 100K is absolutely dialed for a chance for a mega move, okay? So right now, 70K broke out, had to find move to 72K. We're in no man's land now, right? We are in no man's land. So where do we head? Where do we go from here? Well, we talked about this. If week over weeks continue to close on top of each other, we're locked in. If we continue to close week over week on top of each other, we are locked in, okay? So, that's just something to really continue to watch and keep an eye on as we continue to break and hold above these. Last week, remember, the high was 70,000. It was 70,200 nearly. We already broke that today. And, guys, this has been a pattern. We said on Friday that we like the Monday moves, man. Seeming that for some reason big volume comes in on Mondays. Don't ask me why, it just does. Because we've been noticing obviously more activity on, it's mostly because of the ETFs with Bitcoin, but more activity on weekdays due to the US hours and full on trading through that with the ETFs as well, having to buy and sell Bitcoin. But that being said, massive moves. Let's go. So this week, you guys know the drill. We want to close over 70,200 to continue this move. Daily time frame, this looks pretty simple. We're going to close over yesterday's high of 70,000. So I think we're going to get that locked in pretty simply. It's going to be nice and easy there. But that being said, let's see, 80K is not far off, right? We got plenty of moves to keep an eye on. Oscillator's still extended. It did get a little bit of reset over the weekend on the daily, but it's still pretty high up there. I didn't look at the weekly oscillator. Yeah, weekly oscillator is sitting at the 96th percentile. But overall, even on the screeners right now, we got strong bullish across the board. Literally every indicator is signaling bullish. That's how pretty freaking awesome this is. So massive moves we're getting at the moment. So you gotta love it. That being said, man, there's not much else to go by. Ethereum here in a second we'll go over, but 4-hour time frame, we want to continuously see the 4-hour candles close on top of each other. The last one didn't, so price was struggling a bit at 72K, which is fine, but we'll see. Does this one hold up here at 72,500, or do we see it maybe turn over? Let me get rid of that label line. That's going to be kind of the watch here for the next 2 hours. See if it wants to break out and hold above the high it set in the last 4-hour mark. So really big potential move through that 73K mark. But overall, guys, we have literally been here day after day after day at 1 Eastern. Oh, yeah. That being said, too, am I live on Facebook, too? No, I'm live on Instagram. It might transmit over to Facebook, too. I have no idea, to be honest. That being said, guys, I will say, the U.S. just hit daylight savings time. So I know a lot of countries don't celebrate that. I'm pretty sure the U.K. does. So 1 Eastern's a little different now. It's an hour ahead. So essentially right now it's technically supposed to be 12. Like the stream was supposed to start right now. So it might seem a little bit later than normal. Or sorry, a little bit earlier than normal we started the stream. But just know, make sure you dial in, see what time it is Eastern time. It's still going to be 1 Eastern every day. But we did end up losing an hour. So daylight savings happened on Sunday. So make sure you know. Doran, for some reason, the bot is in our other stream right now. For those of you that are coming and tuning back in, it's in the other vertical stream on YouTube. If you want to go check that. Yes, we have moved clocks forward, sadly. We lost an hour of sleep. Wham. All right. That being said, though, Pedro. Good to see you, man. Pedro, if you switch over from the Instagram, go to our YouTube channel. Check out the vertical, not the vertical. Check out the widescreen format of the stream, okay? Because you've been seeing the same stream on YouTube, or same stream on Instagram that you're seeing now. But switch over to the other one to get a better view of everything. That being said, we're utilizing the new YouTube vertical live stream. So there is 2 streams going on. I linked the horizontal stream as well in the vertical stream on YouTube. But guys, Bitcoin, man, lovely breakout 72K. Not much to talk about on Bitcoin. That being said, ETH, big talks coming in on Ethereum. You guys know our target right now is 4,600, right? We're looking for that 4,600 move. That's big. 4,600 move. Why is that? Well, we have this previous open close high sitting up here at 4,622. It's a big potential. Big potential there at 4,600. Looking for that continuous move. Last week's candle closed over the previous week's high at 35.21. It closed right at 38.81, and now we've cleanly broken, hit a high of, oh man, almost 4,100. But overall, mega moves. Looking really solid here. We're finally trading well above that 4K mark, which we got to absolutely love, right? I love it. Hopefully you do too. But remember, we pretty much got this dialed into 4,600. If if we can break through and kind of hold up above 4K now. We talked about the 4K level being significant because these open close highs that were sitting here. And yet again, we struggled end of the week last week, right? We never really closed over 4K, but now we're back over it on Monday, which is really good. So really waiting to see if we can get that nice little pop up to 4,600. Bear with me here 1 sec. I hate when my Face ID doesn't work. See if I got a news update. But yeah, okay. So yeah, 4,600 is in line. We really think 5K could hit a lot faster than Bitcoin, making some mega rallies into higher moves as well. So we'll see where ETH ends up, because remember, ETH is delayed. Bitcoin's sitting up here at all-time highs, more like up here now. But so ETH, we're just seeing if it wants to follow suit and continue that move. That being said, daily time frame, let's dive into that. Is extremely extended on ETH, but right now it doesn't really care about the overall technical analysis side of things. Had a nice reset there on Sunday for the daily, and then pop back up after it swept those lows on the daily candle. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour, yet again, bouncing off previous highs when it had that big Tuesday volatility last week. Holding up over 3,700 just fine, breaking out yet again. So now, big thing I want to watch is holding 4K. That's where that BOS is sitting, right at 4K from this morning, early this morning. Be really nice to see that continuous hold and continue to that 4,600 target that we have in mind right now. So great job on ETH if you're continuing to hodl, my friend. Every Monday, Coco, the stream points, every Monday stream points change, or they reset, my friend. The like Brad is going to flip the likes are going to be added together. So right now you might see 35, but we actually have 65, so roughly 64. So likes will be added up. But make sure you hit that like button, guys. We need to get to 120 combined between the 2 live streams on YouTube. And we'll do the $300 giveaway on Fridays. Remember, every Friday we do a $300 giveaway so long as we hit our like goal. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. And are you keeping predictions open for those caught out of daylight savings? Maybe. I'll let you know. Right now, we're going to leave it as is. I'm pretty sure most people that normally get it in, they got it. Watching on stereo now, trying to catch up. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Next up, Solana. Let's talk Solana, man. Yet again, lovely, lovely move. Solana, one of our favorite currencies that we've been watching, and massive moves. We're still targeting the 173. Remember, our target last week was hitting 143. We crushed that just fine. Now we're going for the 173. Danik, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. We're looking for that 173. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Looking good on the charts too. I mean, Oscillator had a lovely reset a few weeks ago as well on the weekly chart. It's not fully extended either, which is really solid on the Oscillator matrix. So looking for that break to 173 here soon. Really looking good. Michael, full screen, fam. Fam and Michael, full screen. Click either the pinned message on the Vertical Live or go to the YouTube channel. Okay, you'll see it. YouTube implemented a new dual stream feature where you can now do vertical and be in their new shorts feed. We're testing it out for a little bit, see how it goes, but you can jump over. We're always going to stream vertical, or always going to stream horizontal. Don't worry, that's the main stream anyway. So that being said, 173 still in line for Solana this week. We did close over on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday we did close over the last week's high on the weekly chart of 137.84. We closed right at 144.56. So we want to see if we can get that breakout and hit that 173 this week. That would be really awesome. But that being said, we have a high of 153 to watch for already. Let's go to the daily chart. And holding support over that breaker, right? Daily chart, though, look, we got a breakout on, remember, I think it was Thursday. Lovely breakout on Thursday. We got a high to keep an eye on now. We got an open close high sitting here at 133. If we hold price over that, 133, 135, looks really good off 140. So long as it wants to continue to hold up over that those low 130s. Really like it for potential continuation into possibly mid 150s, 160s into the end of this week. That would be absolutely epic. So we'll really see if we can get that. I guess, I mean, Danik and Tom, I'll give you guys your Bitcoin predictions, okay? So long as it's not at the end of the stream. Currently on YouTube and screen is for. We have 2 streams, man. 2 streams, Michael, on YouTube right now. I had a feeling this might be confusing the first time, but we'll fight through it. 2 streams. One's vertical, one is horizontal. Make sure to go to the YouTube channel and click the right one. I maybe need to identify for you guys which one's vertical, which one's horizontal. Type in like vertical on the title or something. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. But yeah, Solana holding up over 140 and going from there. We're going to look at gold here in a second. Instagram. So get ready. These are the price action concepts oscillator matrix by us, aka Lux Algo. You can try them out 30 days risk free. Just go to the. Oh, you're good, Michael. Don't worry. I know it's confusing. Sorry. No bot on this channel. Yeah, so if I didn't screw up the first original stream, the bot was on the vertical or was on the horizontal stream originally. I'm sorry that it's not right now, but we'll make sure that we ping it. We'll make sure we ping it next time. I think somebody pinged the bot in the vertical stream first, and now it's not on the horizontal stream. We will make sure tomorrow the bot is enabled on the horizontal stream. I'm sorry for that today. Bear with me, guys. Come on, this is new. All right. That being said, we know why we're here. We're not here for, well, maybe some of you guys are here for your points, but we're here for the charts, guys. Come on, we're here for the charts. All right. Solana, though, 173 this week would be epic, but let's look for the 150 break. Get in the 150s, 160s. Be money. That being said, let's jump over to gold here. We all know. Gold What do you expect? Gold, guess what? A lot of volume comes in, it absolutely rips, and then it just decides to not want to do anything. So here you go. Here's your not want to do anything type period we're about to have, which kind of sucks. But daily candle, easy as this. If it doesn't want to close over yet, Friday's high of 21.95, this thing's probably going to go into a pretty aggressive consolidation. That being said, I would like to see a nice retracement on this. It would be very nice. To see a bit of a retracement for gold for another setup. That being said, we can look at potential retracement areas. The fib lines up honestly beautifully with the previous high. Lines up very nicely with that 2076. Okay, so if it can get back to 2076, 2075, that would be pretty epic. For a nice retracement, potential bounce off that 50 retracement. So we'll see if that can end up coming into play. That being said, weekly chart, man, this had a beautiful little pennant breakout, had a turning point breakout. This was our overall setup on a weekly, and again closed over that previous all-time high for gold on the weekly chart. So yeah, gotta absolutely love it. Okay, so it does line up, Dame, beautifully with the 50% retracement. That's something we really like to see with an actual move. When you see a breakout move happen and the previous high lines up beautifully, or the BOS lines up beautifully with a 50% retracement, that was pretty much the perfect move that you got for a breakout. So now we would get a perfect retracement to that 50% level to continue the bullish overall stance on gold. If we pull back and look at, guess what? The screener, you can see strong bullish across the board on the signals and overlays, which is our trend following tool. Weekly through the 1 hour chart, all strong bullish. Gotta love it. Pretty much bullish across the board as well. It is actually bullish across the board as well on the price action too. 1 week is bullish, daily strong bullish, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour strong bullish. So bullish as well on the oscillator. Everything's leaning mega bullish. Again, our number one rule here on the Luxago live stream is don't fight the trend, because it is your friend. The trend's your friend, guys. Again, no reason to be shorting gold at the highs. Okay, not until it sets up. I'm gonna freaking Tom. I know you know. I know you know. I know you know, Tom. Don't mess with me, buddy. I know you know. I know you know. Goodness gracious. Tom messing with me. All right. That being said, let's hop over to the Euro USD. We all know what's going on. This thing finally broke out. Okay. So the Euro USD ended up topping out and rejecting mid-level 190.650. We talked about this initial move with the higher low. Guess what happened? It bounced directly off of that previous high quite beautifully. Bounced right off of it at 178 there and continued up to the upper order block of 1.0926, 1.09296. So that breakout move was perfect. Absolutely perfect. So it literally hit our TP1. If you want to continue to hold on the Euro, you would want to see this hold and close over 108.8. And then my upside target would be 109.9, potentially 110. But lovely setup there that happened originally for this breakout move. Right now, really good support over 108.8 would be ideal. If not, you could potentially pull back to the 108.5, which is this previous significant high it set on the daily time frame. Nothing too crazy, like not a huge pivot, but a nice little retracement high there before it broke out again. But that's kind of what you want to watch for, is a nice little bounce there set up, and then maybe we can start talking upper levels. But Brad, I guess you're choosing, my friend, to be in. Are you in both streams? Brad's in both streams. But does Blood read chat? I do read chat, Blood. Does Blood read chat? What are you talking about? Reading both chats. I got 2 chats to keep an eye. I got 3 chats, honestly, to keep an eye on. But that being said, can we short here on the Euro? I would not short, right? Let's look at the overall. Let's look at the overall analysis of. I'm gonna just leave it here, I guess. Of what we're seeing here on the screeners, right? The screener move here: bullish, strong bullish, strong bullish. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, all bullish on those higher time frames for the euro. I would not short. Screener, bullish, bullish, neutral, neutral. Daily, weekly, still strong bullish. Would not short. You can see that right now the oscillator is the only thing that could be starting to trigger a potential idea to keep an eye on reversal. There is a potential reversal that could be forming. Goodness gracious. All right. That could be forming. So keep an eye on that, just because the screener, the oscillator can be a little early on those as well. So make sure you keep a close eye, and we'll see where it heads from there. So, Bobby, quick little lesson for you, my friend. We just implemented a new version of this. Make sure, first off, you have 1.1 on each one of the screeners, okay? There might be a 1.2 now. I'm not 100% sure, but make sure it's at least 1.1. If you double-click on it, now you can see that you can enable how many you want. You can also link it to whichever the chart is that you have on your screen. So if I'm on the euro, it's going to flip all of these to the euro because I have chart ticker enabled on each one, and I have a specific time frame for each one as well. So that's just a new feature we added, and you can decide on how many different ones you want with different time frames, as well as matching the chart. So make sure you have that up, Bobby. Hopefully that made sense. Edward with the Pepe yet again. That being said, guys, euro, what are we at on the stream here? Let me make sure we're dialed in. Okay, we got 20 minutes left. Go over some other. Let's talk about the NASDAQ and the ES. We got a leading contract here yet? No. ESH, here you go. So the ES right now, guess what? Retesting, and like we talked about, we wanted to see if it can hold up over the 5,100, right? We want to see if we can continue to hold over these highs. That's the biggest thing on SPY. Similar situation here. Gap down. Now it's closing back up. It's about break even on the day. But that being said, bouncing off these previous highs is a really good sign, right? The trend is your friend. Don't fight it. Don't be shorting it, okay? Hanging in both streams. Goodness gracious. You guys are funny. Double watch time. I don't know how the watch time works, to be honest. Actually, it should calculate on both, but bot's being a little weird today. I'll make sure to double check on what we got. But that being said, 509 bounce there is very nice to see. 510. I know we discussed that before. But the euro, or the ES1 here hasn't adjusted yet. Probably not until this Friday. But guys, remember, this Friday is quad witching, okay? So meaning the future contracts are going to get full roll into the H's. Right now you can still, yes, actually, that's this Friday. March 1s expire this Friday, okay? It's going to roll into the M's on Friday. You'll see here it's already showing decent volume on this. So pay attention to the quad witching for this Friday. That's going to be potentially some big volatility coming in on Friday. So that's a good thing to keep an eye on, all right? That being said, watch for the bounce here. Yet again, off what we said, the 51. Hold on. I keep forgetting. We have two different price points. This one's 5102 in ESM. This is why you have that gap. ESM sitting at 5184 there. So let's go to SPX, because the ES obviously is still figuring out the recalculation. That being said, SPX at 5100, that's the ideal price point. It'll adjust itself when it transitions. But that being said, 5100 on SPX, and SPY. Remember we said we like the continuous bounce over 510. So if it's going to hold that structure, it should be in line for that continuation. So maybe this week, see if it wants to retest weekly chart. Yet again, already agreed on the day. So day one's already green. If we pull up those SPY on the screeners, we have strong bullish across the board weekly through the 4 hour, which is good. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour here. Weekly through the 4 hour there, we got a bullish and strong bullish on the price action as well. Again, trend strength, guys, on the daily and the 4 hour for SPY, 95%, 90%. So long as that is intact, I'm not looking short on this thing until we show bearish structure. Absolutely no reason whatsoever to look short on any of these until we see bearish structure. We take the NQ as well here. Let's go to NQH. So we roughly got what's going on. Similar situation. Actually, let me pull up. Is the NQ balance now? 17,982. I think it is. No, it's not. So we'll wait until Friday for that to readjust. But let me pull up the Qs. The Qs here give us a generalized idea of what's going on throughout the entire trend, and we're strong bullish across the board as well. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, all strong bullish. 1 hour still bullish. 92% trend strength on the weekly. That's bigger than the daily. That's insane. Don't fight the trend, guys. You understand. Weekly price action, strong bullish, bullish, neutral, bullish. 4 hours, the only one that's starting to show a little bit of sign of maybe there could be a start to where we might be heading next. And then one strong bearish signal is on the oscillator at the 4 hour mark, or 4 hour chart. We'll see maybe, there is potential, right? We've been moving to all-time highs day after day, week after week. So we'll see if this thing does actually want to eventually find a top and give us a slight retracement. But right now, it's looking pretty for now. Bolo, man, this is already getting obnoxious. Hopefully we can adjust it and fix it for you guys. Okay. That being said, guys, Qs again bouncing now off 430. These previous high of 437 is what I honestly would want to see, and then continue from there. Okay. We'll go from that point on. I'm gonna create a different thumbnail each time, by the way, guys, for the vertical stream, so you guys know. And make sure the bot is in the horizontal stream, because we don't want to have these issues again. All right. Let me double check. We went over gold. Gold, again, don't short gold until it shows bear structure. I'm trying to think if we have anything else that we need to fully glance at before we continue here. Crude oil fell back down last week. The daily kind of fell off on Friday. And then today we gapped down a bit. Right, 4,100 coming in for ETH. Yeah, you know it, man. Love that 4,100 move. Oh, nice pump here. 4 hour, making that move. We were sitting. Remember, what was the high we had? Was 468. I really want to see 4,100 hit. But remember, 4,600, guys, is that overall target we're looking for, right? So we'll see if we can kind of get that continuation or not. It'd be really nice to see. But that being said, let's jump into the wheel. Pepe is back, ready to hang with you guys yet again. Hopefully it's going to be on today. But man, yeah, Bitcoin going for that 43K possibly, or 73K possibly. Major moves. Let's get it. All right. Let me flip this up for my vertical peeps. But here we go. Let's get it going. Who's up first? Who is up first? Who's it gonna be? Y'all pick these at the beginning of the stream. Make sure you tune in early if you want a specific symbol to be analyzed. Near on the board first for you guys. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Put that back up. Near on the board first. Let's get it. Near. Let's go. All right. 1 week. Man, Near is absolutely cranking. Near, let's go to Binance. Here you go. Near, need to get the real price targets, the real price charts. Well, hold up. I think you guys know what's in line here. I think you guys know what's up. I think you guys know what's up here. It depends. It really depends on today. Wait a second. Let's see here. What was this open close low? This thing closed 34. What's the high? What's the high today? Oh man, 32. Almost with the banging. Almost with the banger. Either way.
Who's your daddy?
Gotta just throw it in there, guys. Man. Okay, so there's a very large reason why we target open close highs. And oh no, wait a second. I do need to do that.
Who's your daddy?
Okay, on last week we literally talked about the $7 range. Now that I'm double checking, I'm thinking about it. Okay, The $7 range on near absolutely crushed. Okay, I know we talked about this because we talked about the midpoint of the open, close, high, and lows there. So we always target. Those of you new here, we always target open, close, high, and lows. Here's your open, close, high set here around 66.78. Open, close, low locked in up there at 743. We were really talking about possibly the 7 level being a good significant level. This thing absolutely ripped today. This thing ripped today. I don't think it hit 7 yesterday. Yeah, it hit 7 over the weekend. It was today. Hit a 732 today with the rest of the market absolutely ripped. If you ended up taking that price target, it was a beautiful, beautiful one to take for a potential TP point if you are trading this. That being said, now targeting 736. It already kind of wicked that level. But yeah, we're entering that imbalance there. We're entering that imbalance there at 740 to 987. Massive imbalance to the upside there. Next target will be right here. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this off, so when we do come back, maybe it'll be hit that next time we look at near. But guys, we just now turned this high into a breaker block. Pretty much what we want to watch now is price respect that breaker block. So if we do come off that breaker block again, overall the oscillator is looking really pretty for a really big continuation through here. Looks super solid. Watch for the potential break and move through 853 there. But 850 is that next upside target. $7, I know we talked about last week, was a potential upside target due to open close high as well as open close low right in the middle there. But near at 850 would be absolute massive target. But that would be my next overall move, so long as we can break through roughly the 740 level. We can need to get through 740, and then I'll really identify if that's worth the actual trade or not. But 740 to 850 would be next, okay? So watch for 740 bounce. Overall, if this does retrace, not a bad area here. Off $6. Open, close, high there for a nice bounce would be good too. 563 on near. Massive rally with the rest of the market here, which is lovely to see. So great work. Those of you that are in near and holding this for this nice move, it ended up playing off similar to what we like to look for as well. So great job, guys. W's in the chat. Who's your daddy in the chat, baby? Is breaker block is the top side of the FEG? What on the weekly? No, FEG there, bottom side 735. So I would look for that. 735 is the bottom of that FEG. Remember, we said that because this open close lows there, but leaning against open close highs there, $7 was perfect. $7 target was perfect. I am still in on near. Dame, Hodl Gang strong, baby. Hodl Gang's in the chat for Dame, man. Good-ish, bro. Good-ish. Guys, between the two streams on YouTube right now, we are at 75 likes. We have to hit 120 likes today. I know it's a little weird, but we want to do the vertical stream on YouTube because it's a new one going into the YouTube shorts. But we're at 75 likes. Hit the like button. If we get 120 likes, we're doing a $300 giveaway on Friday. Make sure you hit it. Every like counts, okay? It doesn't matter what stream you're on. Actually, you could double dip on likes, guys. You can actually like both streams. You could go into both streams and like them, and it will count. I'm going to count both. So you could like both streams. If you like the one, go like the other. Didn't even think about that. There you go. Easily dialed on the double stream like. All right. Likes are free. Exactly. $300 giveaway on Friday. Let's get it. Hodl Gang strong. Give it another touch there. Double time spin here. And next up is Apple. Yeah, let's get Apple out of the way. Look at some crypto. Let's get Apple out of the way. Apple locked in. Guess what? Apple inside that weekly order block. What do we say? We wanted to see it get into the 60s, right? We want to touch any 60 number. It did. The low and the close was what was that? Sorry, wrong one. Was 168.49. That was it on Friday. We looked at that as well on Friday. 168.49, holding up very nicely. This is what we're kind of looking for. Remember, we discussed buys in the 60. If you got in at 168 at the top of the order block, if you were short on Apple, that would have been your target, right? This is a great reason. Yet again, why we always flip in target tops and bottoms of the order blocks. If we're looking for the short side, there, we're always going to target the top of an order block. This is a 28% order block, 1.07 billion in volume there. Off that low, definitely going to be some reaction. If you ended up buying some Apple down there, like we talked about last week, great work on Friday. That daily candle closed bullish. Great sign there. Gapped up today. We're up 1% right now. I think it was close to nearly 2% run at one point, up to 74. That being said, though, Apple, we still think there's a potential move down to the mid 60s, but we'll see. We'll keep a close eye on it. Still, again, Apple under 180, not a bad place to figure out a potential buying opportunity. Okay, obviously this is not. I can't just give you financial advice, but this is my honest opinion. But again, y'all know the rules. If I could, I would, but not financial advice. Know that for a fact. But we're looking at core value here in the 170s here. Previous high, significant pivot, came back down, bounced below the 70s as well. So this little range here, pretty good spot. I'm not going to say buy or sell, but again, we want to see. I kind of want to see these lower 60s. But keep an eye on it. Great job if you ended up shorting that down to the move. Dave said, I was on the vertical stream and thought I was watching YouTube short. Yeah, it's supposed to go through the short feed. It's a new thing they're doing. It's supposed to go through the short feeds. But that being said, guys, great moves. I'm going to try something here. One sec. Try something. 1 sec. Okay, cool. So, horizontal live stream, you guys know it. If you're in the vertical live right now, it's at the top of the screen. It's pinned. Just click it. But we mostly do all of our juicy stuff in the horizontal stream so you can see everything. If you guys are on Instagram, come hop onto the YouTube. Make sure you click the vertical, or click the, oh, goodness gracious, click the horizontal live stream. Apple, though, great bounce so far today. You got to love it. Let's move on to the next one. Little midway tap there, and it's still messed up. I tried to fix you, bro. I tried to tap you twice and you still messed up. Okay, AVAX in line. AVAX, next one up on the board. Avalanche, let's get it. Avalanche with a breakout, guys. Remember, oh buddy. Guess what? Who wants to do it first? Who's going to be the first one to throw it in the chat? Who's going to be the first one to throw it in the chat? Come on, give me some. Who's going to be the first one to throw it in the chat? Give me some on both sides. Both sides right now. Come on.
Who's your daddy?
All right, guys. We literally discussed this for probably 2 weeks. Okay. 2 weeks on this, man. 2 flippin' weeks. More than that. I think it was 3 weeks. Finally. It took for flipping ever. Okay. 48 was our target forever. 48 was that target. 48. I mean, it's that simple. 48, very easy. Open, close, high on the weekly, guys. Bounce, a beautiful bounce off that breaker. This is what we are looking for, by the way. If we ever talk about breaker block bounces, that's what you want to see. You want to see a nice liquidity sweep, nice hammer, almost full hammer candle close. That is what you want off a previous high. Guess what else? This bounce off 50% retracement. So those of you asking about that last one, lining up with a 50% retracement on gold. Remember that? You remember that on gold, that 50% retracement was lining up beautifully with the previous high. This is why we like that. Beautiful close there. Massive candle rebound. Goes up, hits our target one more time.
Who's your daddy?
Guys, 48 locked. We literally forever and over and ever. I can't even speak because this is just impressive. Literally money shot there. 48 locked in. Now, where do we go from here? Well, we want to see yet again a closure and hold over this BOS of 45. Make sure that BOS gets locked in at 45. That'd be nice. Give me some consolidation. Give me a nice bounce. Go from there, right? But that being said, what do? We go to our weekly chart. Guess what the next target is? I think you guys know. We talk about this all the time. Open, close, high sitting at 56. Open, close, low, sorry. Say 56, 55. Honestly, I would probably take 55 there. Whatever this is. Was this closed at 56? We'll say 56. 56 on the money. I'm going to just dial this in at 56. And here comes the spams on the new stream. Let me see here. 56 dialed in. Locked in at 56. Boom. Right there. 56. We discussed this for 2 flipping weeks. Going for 48. Absolutely nails. Well, Alper, I love you, man. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream, but I'm going to put you in timeout for spamming. So, bye-bye. All right, that being said, 56. Let's get that breakout. It'd be a nice breakout on the weekly and close, but again, we already hit the one target we were looking for, and we're looking really juiced now. This week, just look for holds over 45, and we'll go over that, okay? I'm always excited. Avalanche, one of my favorite ones. I've been in Avalanche since the 30s. It's a massive, massive move so far, baby. I was excited to look at this one. That being said, guys, let's see here. Guess what? We're getting real close to that light goal. We're at 103 right now. We got to hit 120 today if you want to do a $300 giveaway on YouTube. You can lock in 2. You can lock in 2 likes if you go like both streams, by the way. Lock in 2 of those likes. All right. Avalanche, my friends. Beautiful. 48. Look for that hold over 45. We're looking for 56 after that with a big breakout, but hit our one price target. If you're in a trade, you pretty much dialed that in beautifully. Good work, my friends. Let's move on. Nice little tapperoonie. Don't mess with me. Yo, Pepe. Pepe's in the chat. Pepe's in the chat, man. Locked in to the one that was surrounded by blank spaces. Pepe's in the chat. ADA, USD, ADA USTA. Y'all know the deal. ADA USTA. Well, we all know this. We've talked about this. We did sirens last week on this puppy. And guess what? It's for good reason. Why in the world would we not? I mean, we literally locked this in last week. We locked this in so clean on ADA. Yet again, exactly why we target high volume open close lows and high volume open close highs, because as you can see, we drew this line a while back, and last week it nailed it beautifully, almost to the exact point. Once again, I've already done Who's Your Daddy on this one, but we're gonna do it again because it's just that pretty. But again, weekly chart nailed it last week, fell off from that. We had literally the most beautiful take profit if you were on that. But that being said, guys, similar situation where breaker block's holding, right? This is your breaker. You can see it's hollow. Breaker block's holding at 23%, which is really nice. And we're back up to that potential target level that we talked about before. Now, that should have been, we should have locked in a bit off of that, right? But looking for Cardano for that continuous break, right? So we go to that weekly chart here now. Where to next, right? Where to next? Well, first off, let's get a closure over that open close low, that high volume open close low that we have the marked off line already. Because right now, oscillator looks very, very nice. Let's see if we can get this week to close over last week's high, which was 79.91. So in the 80s this week, we can get there, hold it up. Guys, you know the deal. We're targeting all the way up to this order block up here at 110.64. You could maybe be a little safe with these lows down here at 109. But 109, 110 is that next target to the upside. So major moves could come into play. Major moves could come into play. And that's where I'm like, let's see. Let's see if this week can hold up over last week's high. We got to break out of it again. But it looks really, really nice. Let's go to the daily. Daily again, though, exactly why you watch for structure to hold. BOS structure holds, breaker block holds, close back up here. If this closes here, more than likely we might have a second day that blows through that high. So let's keep an eye on that, see if the momentum wants to continue. Gotta love these Mondays, man. Gotta love the Monday volume. Great move. Still into targeting 80. Good-ish there, Dame. Dame's been locking in. Gotta love it. That being said, 88, let's go to the 4 hour, and then we're going to check the screeners here. Pretty dialed here. If you want, 78.29, you could talk about that, but you guys know the door deal. I need to put this line back on here first. Sorry, I'm going to leave that there. See if it wants to hold up. But 4 hour there, it already hit our target that we wanted. So now, really just want to see the breakout through that level, and we'll go from there. But massive move yet again last week. Gotta love it. Avalanche, bullish. Or, sorry. Yeah, Avalanche, bullish, of course. But Cardano, my bad. I was looking at Avalanche. It's highlighted on my screen. But Avalanche and Cardano, gotta love it. The whole crypto markets. Alt season coming up, guys, as well. Alt season coming up. Don't know if it's gonna happen before halving or not, but we're looking really good on alt season. Hopefully we get some good volatility. Hopefully we get some good volatility. Let's get it. Okay, come on. Come on, Pepe. Guys, I need Pepe's in the chat. I need some motivation. Pepe's in the chat. He needs some motivation. Come on. What do we got? Pepe's in the chat. He needs some motivation. Give me some Pepe's in the chat for some motivation. Pepe, there you go. Pepe emotes on both. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, Safa's got it. Maybe 2 spins over. Maybe 2 spins over will work. There we go. Stop. Link. Okay. Man, this thing is liking that one side of the board today. This thing's liking the one side of the board today. Okay. Link in line, guys. I think you all know with Link. Looking really nice. Gotta love Link, man. Link's been one of my favorites as well. That being said, guys, right now, we're sitting at 114. We need 6 more likes, guys, and we're locked in for the $300 giveaway on Friday. We do have to get it every stream this week. We have to get it 120 likes every stream this week. So make sure you smash that like button. So we're looking good. All right, Link. I think you all know with Link. Still, target is 26. Link target still 26. Why? Because the bottom of that order block is sitting up there, 26% order block. Right now, our original, breaking out was we want to see the support yet again. We got it right off here, right off that FVG/imbalance, off of a breaker block as well. We're also sitting inside a sell imbalance that came from 2022. Now we don't fully know if orders are still sitting there or not. But overall, it's looking really, really nice. So let's see if we can get that continuation and then break to 26. Daily candle, though, did just wick the high. The high of this daily candle was 22.86. That being said, I would really want this thing to close over yesterday's high, which was 21.99. So honestly, $22, if it can close over that today, would be the best. Oscillator looks good. Nice little bullish turning point that happened yesterday and created a very slight BOS. I like to see more aggressive BOS like this. But the biggest watch right now on Link, now that we discussed, remember, we were okay so long as it held 17, 18 level. I always said as low as 17.5, or honestly as low as 17 due to the previous highs. But that being said, 18 held up nicely, bounced twice, and now it broke out. We really want to see if this thing can at least hold this previous change of character high, which is 21 roughly. So we need to at least close today over 21 and we'll still be okay, but 22 would be ideal. 22 would be ideal on that breakout close on this move, okay? On this move. So really look for that. And maybe we'll get some big moves, okay? So Link, remember 26 is still that upside target we're looking for. Dialed. Link looks good. Look for the 21 hold today. 21 hold today. 21 savage. So I didn't mean to flick it like that, but I turned off the wheel. What? Pepe's in the chat. Gotta get he nails another one with Filecoin. You guys love your Filecoin. Can AMP 1000X like last cycle? I don't know, man. We'll see. We can look at. I think we're gonna be good on time to look at some more suggestions today, because today has been very nice. Filecoin. Let's go to Coinbase. Check it out. See how she doing. Filecoin absolutely ripping. Woo. Okay. Well, I think you guys all know. Last week it did hit our target. Forgot about that. But guys, let me see here. Friday. Yeah. So I know we discussed this last Friday. We can maybe look at you missed Gary. Okay, cool. But we can look at Gary. Maybe. Depends how much time we have left. Right now we're sitting what at the I think we'll be really nice on time. We're looking really good actually. All right, so y'all know the deal, bouncing and holding above previous highs, following that structure. This thing's dialed on the screeners, strong bullish around the board. So bouncing and holding above 1050 right now is key. It is doing that at this moment. This daily candle would be really nice if we could close over $11.30. I would really like that. $11.30. Let's close over that. Continue from there. And then potentially make that breakout move through the previous high on Friday that we had. Because remember, Filecoin did actually break out on Friday. Forgot about that. Weekly chart, though. Guess what? Biggest thing is the resistance off this high of 1137. So if today close over 1130, maybe we finally get this thing turned into a breaker. Be very nice. Where do we go from there, though? A few little stops along the way. I think, $15 range might have a little bit of resistance. Nothing too crazy. I mean, this was a previous kind of support double bottom situation over here. I wouldn't really worry about 17, but I am going to think about 15. I am going to think about 17 up here. This open close low, that would be my overall upside target if this thing breaks out. It does look like it wants to, but I don't like that the oscillator is extended over 3 weeks. It's a little weird. It was extended when it had that first initial break, and then last week didn't really go anywhere. This week maybe could send us, maybe could make that move. So we'll see. Yeah, near is a massive move. GRT on our run. We can look at GRT too, but guys, remember, if you want to do the giveaway, $300 giveaway on Friday, hit that like button. We're about, I think, like 4 or 5 likes away. You can hit the like on both streams, by the way. If you're in both, if you're in the main stream, you can go over to the other stream and claim another like for yourself. So, Filecoin, though, biggest thing this week is we want to see it go retest that high. Be really nice. Daily, though, I really want to see it today close either at, it needs to close anywhere above 11. Anywhere above 11, I'll be happy with this thing, okay? So anywhere above 11 today, look for that closure. We'll go from there. Filecoin off the board. Filecoin off the board. We got 4 left, and we'll take some more suggestions. We're going a little quick today. Because lovely moves in the market. Gotta love Mondays. Yes, sir. XRP, guys. XRP. Oh, buddy boy, dude. XRP did it do what we wanted it to do? Well, I mean, give me a break, guys. Give me a break. I didn't have the lineup, but hold on. Maybe I did. Hold on. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Bitstamp. Give me a line. I didn't have a line, but I know we talked about 75. We're almost there. Daily candle, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about the multiple targets on the way. So I think we need to shit. What am I saying? I think we still need to enable the. I think we need to do it. Throw it in the chat, guys.
Who's your daddy?
Today, there's a lot of Who's Your Daddies today. I mean, it's insane. This week, this daily pumps we've had across the market, we've been absolutely nailing price targets. What did we discuss last week? I mean, what did we discuss last week? I mean, this is just massive moves. We discuss all of these moves. This is unreal. So, yet again, hitting price targets out the wazoo. I know we talked about 67 above that. Once we got that breaker, we talked about, roughly the 71. Definitely talked about 71. And then 75 still in play. 75 still in play. I think it's going to hold over 70. I think it'll be good there, Brad. Massive move. But why? Why do you hold this? Why would anybody hold this after rejecting this order block? Why? Well, there's a big reason why. And we've discussed it. You have a previous high that held support on that BOS. I know last week over and over, I think we discussed at least twice because you guys wanted XRP and targets. We talked about locking in profits at 65. We talked about locking in profits at 71 if you're in a trade. 75 is a weekly open close high, which is really good. You can see why it's potentially having some resistance. But that being said, today, yet again, bounces off of this BOS at 58. Remember, we said if price continues to hold over 58, there's no reason to look short on this. The long is still in play. This thing had a beautiful entry on our normal strategy. if I would have seen it. I know we talked about it, but it would have been right at 55. We discussed 55 to 60, 63. We discussed it to 65. If the structure held like it did over 58, we discussed 71, and we discussed 75 as well. Major move today. You got to love it. 20%. 20% spike today. Absolutely insane. W's in the chat. Bull signals in the chat. Who's your daddy in the chat? Hodl gang in the chat. Let's go, baby. Baby in the chat. That was awesome. Next up, though, where do we head next on XRP after this pump? Number first off, I want to get locked in on 75. We have a previous weekly high sitting at 74.87 or 74 cents and 8. 748. It's hard to even talk about those decimals, but yeah, 75. If we can get a break and hold on 75, I think we got 85 in our midst. But right now, I'm not going to go past 85. We need to break 75 first before I even talk about that up there. But change character looks dialed today. This weekly, if it, like you said, Bragg closes over 70. Money move. But again, Dame, great. We'll go over it one more time. But Dame goes, that was actually an unexpected pump. Right. It 100% was an unexpected pump. On even the oscillators, we were on the screeners, we were even showing a potential bearish setups, right? There was potentially some bearish action coming in. But if structure, guys, this is why we say follow the trend. If structure is still intact, as in price, I mean, this just prints it on the screen for you. As in price holds up over, let's say, a BOS, which indicates a previous high break, right? All it needed to hold over the weekend and close. Holds indicate closure. So all it needed to do was continuously close over 58 over the weekend. It never, ever closed above or below 58. Never happened. So there's no reason whatsoever other than taking profits in the initial runs, then holding the rest. Okay, absolutely no reason whatsoever to ever close this, even with it potentially having bearish setup or bearish rejection with that Tuesday volatility. Monster moves here. Bounced and broke out, hit 73, and we're looking for the 75 break. We've hit 74.490, so that's a good sign for 75 break. XRP's dialed. Today is tough. Today, right now, what I would say, this previous right here, this high right here is what I would watch. Closing up over 71.5, 71.50. There's some news about the court case for XRP so 100%. Yeah, this is definitely news driven. This isn't overall market driven volume. It's definitely news. But again, there's no reason to sell until you see bearish structure, right? So that being said, 72 or 71.53. So long as it closes over 71.50, well, you're looking good for that continuation. That weekly move to 75 is what we're really looking for. So I'm gonna dial in 75. As well, good issue if you held XRP. Massive move. Let's continue to go with Pepe. Pepe needs some motivation in the chat. We're going to take more suggestions here in just a second. Okay. Pepe's motivation in the chat. Let's go. We're going to take suggestions yet again. We're going to take suggestions in a second. We have time. But we have to fill out these last three. We got Matic. We got Fetch.ai. And we got Sui on the board. What do you got? Ready? Pepe's in the chat, guys. Come on. I need something before I spin this. He needs motivation. He's struggling today a bit. He's struggling today a bit. He's a little loose on some ends. Guys, again, though, we're sitting. I'm pretty sure we're sitting at the same likes. I think we're sitting at the same likes, guys. Guys, we're 4 likes away from potentially having a $300 giveaway on Friday. Make sure you hit that like button, okay? There's the Pepe's. Come on, buddy. Come on. I believe. Try you again, buddy. Try you again. You got this. You get 3 tries, and you're getting put in timeout. All right, Pepe. We might be having an issue here. We might have an issue. Let's try this again. Multiple touches. Last time, buddy. Stop. All right, Pepe's in timeout, guys. You guys know the drill. We love you, buddy, but you gotta go down. All right. So that being said, we gotta go over the last three. Come on, Pepe. Come on, man. Come on. All right. That being said, guys, he failed miserably today. Man, Friday he was popping off too. Poor Pepe. Matic, I'm making the decisions here. You need to work on your muscles. Yeah, he's timed out now. Yeah, you didn't hit it, dude. You're staying down there. I'm sorry. You know the drill. We do this every single week. You at least one day you fail. You just don't listen. All right. I get it. All right, just stay down there. Man, he runs his mouth sometimes. Drives me nuts. Okay, Matic, man, dude. Matic. I mean, guys, I hate to do this to you again, but I don't know. Actually, I can't think. I don't think I can. Can we do Who's Your Daddy? Hold on. I don't think we can do it yet. I think we gotta wait. All right, so I think you guys know the drill. We locked in our Matic gains at 13 for a trade, but our next target was 125. It was 125, and guess what? Last week had a high of 124.99. So we're gonna save the Who's Your Daddy for 125 break. But if you ended up locking in somewhere in the 120s, you are a god. 124.99. Man, 125 is still that upside target right now, top of the order block. Probably gonna have some resistance there, but we'll see. Might blow right through. After that, guess what else is up? 148 after that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a line there so we can come back to it. But 148 next open close high there to target. And so long as we can close up over that 125 level. I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna save Who's Your Daddy for it. Oh. That being said, guys, we have officially hit 120 likes on the day, and we're going to be giving away $300 on Friday, so long as we hit 120 likes on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So make sure you tune back in. You hit the like button. I appreciate you guys hitting that like. Our goal went up to 120. Remember. So great work, guys. $300 giveaway still in line for Friday. If you're a Hodl Gang member, you'll see the guys with the green names and the custom emotes. They do get 2 extra entries. Last week, I didn't know, but we did have a Hodl Gang member win. Last week, and those 2 extra entries definitely helped his chances. So make sure to hit the join button on the YouTube channel, or even just push it on the live stream, and you'll be able to join the Hodl Gang for $1, get 2 extra entries, and custom emotes and badges on your name. But congrats to those winners last week. Payments will be sent at the end of today due to waiting on who was the top 10 viewer winner, which was who was it again? Hold on, I gotta remember the name. Not that one. Hold on, I got it. Oh, I know I had it. I remember. But I appreciate who. I can't remember. It wasn't Alvadaz. It was that Andreas. That's what it was. Let's go. All right. That being said, congrats to our winners this past week. And this Friday, yet again, you guys know the drill. Getting back in it. All right, my peeps. Let's get rocking and rolling yet again with, well, first off, I got to say hi, Pepe, because he's down there in timeout. Matic, y'all know the drill. We're looking for, let's go to Fetch.ai. FET. In just a second, we're going to take all y'all's suggestions. If you're tuning into the stream, welcome. We go live every single day, 1 Eastern. We have the full format stream on the YouTube channel as well, so make sure you check that out. All right, guys, Fetch.ai. Mega pumps, my friends. Mega pumps. Dude, congrats to everybody. What do we say, though? Lock in $3. If you locked in $3 last week, if you locked in $3 at the end of the week, one more time, guys. Great flipping job. Sortic, the bot right now is in the YouTube vertical stream. We're going to bring it over there tomorrow to the other stream. Locked it in. Guys, we hit our like goal today of 120. meaning that on Friday we're doing a $300 giveaway. So make sure you tune in every single day to the live stream to get our likes to 120 between the 2 streams that we got going on. And guess what? We will be giving away $300 on Friday. So make sure you're here on Friday, guys. You want to be able to win that $300, make sure you're here. Guys, Fetch.ai, boom, $300 or $3. I got 300 stuck in my mind, man, because we give away $300 every Friday. That being said, Fetch hitting that $3 mark. If you locked in, W's in the chat. If you locked in, W's in the chat, guys. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Good. Who's your daddy there? Should I do it? Should we do it again? All right, bet.
Who's your daddy?
We discussed, remember, it was no man's land on FET, man. It was no man's land on FET. We nailed that $3 mark. We said, hey, $3 hits, probably going to be a psychological level to take some profits. If you locked in on FET, great job. But what do? We go to that 4-hour time frame and we start looking. What's next, right? What's next? Guess what? Break of structure, previous high did not hold. It's trying to, but we recently started to break down on FET. Oscillator has fully reset though, which is really nice. Oscillator has fully reset. You gotta love it. That being said though, let's see here if we can hold, okay, or get back up above 280. If FET can hold up above 280 or Fetch.ai, however you guys want me to say it, that'd be really nice. Okay. That'd be really nice. If we can get back up over that, we can see potentially that previous high hold. But that being said, guys, this was a heck of a run. We had a weekly rally on this thing. This weekly rally was absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. It was what? It was a 57% move. I mean, obviously, Fetch is a little new, but we're looking really solid on this. Let's go to that 4-hour here. Guys, in just a second, if you want to go over anything specific, throw it in the chat, and we will be going over it, all right? So we got 2 more. We got 1 more. After this, we're going over SUI, and then we'll start going over ones that you guys recommend. Just hit us up, and we'll go over that. All right? All right. Okay. Let's get cranking on it, though. 2.7136 right now is holding up. We've wicked this a few times, but again, I really want to see this significant high that got set here at 277 get broken again before we consider potential moves. That being said, though, you do have a little bit of support hanging out at 250 down there. If it kind of consolidates and breaks back down, that'd be money. Jack wants Gala. Yes, we're gonna go over Gala. That game looks sick too. SUI USD. Let's go over SUI real quick. We're looking at Trading View right now, my friends. Trading View. All right. All righty. SUI, looking good. And if I'm butchering the name, well, I don't care because I'm calling it SUI. I like it. Let's see. Binance have more data? I don't think so. SUI. Coinbase have more data? Yeah, we'll do Coinbase. I like Coinbase volume either way. All right, so what do we talk about? Don't fight the trend. The trend's your friend. This is in a so-called. Let me go to Bitstamp or let's go to Binance. See if that loads on our other screener. Doesn't. All right. Either way, though, screener's all over the map. Why is that? Why is the screener all over the map showing us either way where it's strong bullish, strong bearish? Well, we're stuck right now in a daily downtrend. Now, this is a very temporary daily downtrend. You got to love that the fact that we had this extremely bullish run here, but then it kind of consolidated back down. It didn't really give any aggressive moves, which could indicate a really nice setup for a continuous trend movement here. Okay, so that's the biggest thing here is watching for a bounce, like we said before, off of where it kind of ICO'd when it jumped onto Binance here was 125 there. You can see this wick down 125 closed up last week. Gotta love that. It's fantastic weekly candle close. That being said, we need proper structure now to form and break this downtrend. Oscillator's already giving us a potential early indication, as you can see down here, to break out of this pivot point, right? If you get that break and move like this here on the oscillator, we're looking potentially solid for a continuation back to 190, maybe $2. That being said, though, we have to see some bullish structure. We have to see some bullish structure. I really want this thing to bounce off that, right, and break essentially this previous significant lower high. If that lower high gets broken right there, then I'll start to look on SUI for a potential continuous run from these 150 level. So we really need to first get up over, and we'll talk about this week as well while we watch it. Let's get up over 167. Look for a bounce off of the 170 or this obviously high there. That lower high was 174. If we can break up over that, it would be really, really nice for that continuation. But for now, this is still a new trading currency, right? New coin's been trading here. SUI, yet again, still in early early stages. So go check out, take a look. We looked over Chainlink, Ryan, earlier in the stream, so go back and check that out. But we might go over it here again. But again, another one of those that you should go do some research, see if it's worth that long-term investment. Because a lot of these that do jump onto Binance, they jump onto Coinbase, and they've only been on there for a few weeks. A lot of the time, you know, some of them are really worth actually investing for the long term, 5-10 years. Okay, so, and here we go with the. Let me do this. Put user in timeout because I just know he's going to spam that. But guys, if you're new to the Luxalgo live stream, welcome. We have the full live stream going on right now on the YouTube channel. If you want the full format screen, otherwise you'll be in the vertical. But we appreciate y'all being here. Make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe because we go live every day at 1 Eastern. We're also giving away $300 on Friday, so make sure you tune in on Friday in order to enter. What should I buy right now? It's kind of tough, man. We're rallying at all-time highs, but we're keeping an eye on potential areas to look for those buys. That being said, we went over Matic, went over Fet, went over. So okay, guys, we have officially locked in, right? Man, did ETH hit? Did ETH hit? Whoa! Did ETH hit? Nah, I hit 40.91. Really, what that 4,100. We're getting more people joining in on the vertical stream on YouTube. So we're going to talk about ETH and Bitcoin again. Welcome back. Welcome if you guys are new here. We've been streaming live every single day at 1 Eastern. The bot's going nuts in that chat. That being said, guys, right now we're still targeting the 4,600. ETH ETF true. I mean, they're gonna. It's eventually going to get passed. I can pretty much almost guarantee that, but it might take a little bit longer. The biggest thing I think they're delaying it is because that SEC issue with the account being hacked and everything is why they're probably delaying the ETH ETF. It probably would have been out by now, but it'll probably be out pretty soon. That being said, guys, you know the halving's coming up in April, so that's the biggest focus right now. Tia, Dame said we can go over Tia as well, but. Okay, 4630, 4600 is that open close high up there. Remember, Bitcoin is leading. Ethereum's now lagging. Remember, they used to run together back when we had the first initial push. So we're really hoping ETH this week gets a nice little pump, maybe moving us up to its previous highs, giving us a little bit of resistance. Remember, Bitcoin's price is sitting up here. I've got BTC up here. That's terrible. Not DTC, but BTC sitting up there. We're looking for that 4,600 move. Now, that being said, always talk about on stream, we want to continuously see open weekly candles closing on top of previous week's highs. Last week, busted through our first initial target at 3,500 and now hit that 4K mark, which we were looking forward to. Due to the open close highs over here, we are a little scared about it maybe having some resistance, but we've proved that wrong today on Monday. So this week right now, we're really looking for that closure over last week's high of 4,000 on the dot. Beautiful. Daily today, though, pretty straightforward. All we want to see is that close over 3,972. That'd be really nice. It's trading well over that. We got 4 hours left. We'll see if it does. Questions, is staking ETH good idea now? I mean, ETH now is a proof of stake trading currency. They moved to proof of stake not too long ago. Honestly, you know, if you're staking ETH, not a bad move. There's other things you can stake too. I would stake a bunch of different currencies if you're thinking about staking. See which ones you like. Price prediction for Bitcoin. We're thinking. I mean, guys, 100K this year. Is pretty much in line with the cycle. We can go over the cycle as well if you guys want. But you're looking, the indicators I'm using right now are the price action concepts and signals and overlays by yours truly, Luxalgo. Our entire team working hard every day to lock in the best indicators for you guys. Progena said 120K. Man, I am right there with you. Overall, hold on. Do I need to pull up my halving chart? I literally have this bookmarked. Hold on. We got to go to the bookmark. I have my halving chart bookmarked. Let's talk about it. Why not? Let's talk about it. We got time today. Let's talk about it. We got time today. Hold on. I need to pull it up in a different tab. Let's go to the halving. Let's go to the my halving chart. Boom. Okay. Let's get it. All right. This guy, whoever, if you're in this chat, Puka Charts, I love you. This is one of the best freaking explanations of this ever. Okay, if I can get it. Let me get rid of this first. Okay, perfect. Okay. So the stream, let me zoom out maybe. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. So let's talk about this a little bit. So overall, you guys know the cycle's in play right now. Cycle's in play. Right now we're up over 100. Okay, so this is year out and then year after halvings, right? Halving countdown. Boom. Guess what the halving is predicted for the 19th of April, right? This man, what did he say? Proj said 120K. Now, there are different dilemmas to the different arguments to where Bitcoin might be this year, because guess what? Bitcoin obviously is a lot more popular than they used to be. We also have we have these ETFs that have to hold a bunch of Bitcoin to continue this price. Probably a big reason why we've already ran well over what was predicted on this chart, at least. Halving, the second halving though, we had a 110% increase 1 year from 1 year out before the halving. Right now, if we go to back to last April, we're sitting at Bitcoin at probably now 170%. I have to go back and look. It's probably 150 now. But we go April to April, right? Let's go April of 2023. My bad. Let me go back. April right here. Boom. 23. Right now we're sitting at 137%. What we were looking at was roughly a 50% increase. The last time we had an over 100% move a year before was in the second halving. And guess what? The year after, it ran a 283%. The last time a 100% increase. Right now, what did we just say? We're sitting at 137%. Absolutely insane. So if we're sitting at 137% or higher by the April halving, which is lining up for April 19th, right? If we're sitting at roughly 137%, if we go with past halvings, right? This is over 10 years of cycle data, right? So we're not going to sit here and say, oh, Bitcoin's going to, tank. I mean, this is pretty much what was sought after and what was embedded in the Bitcoin code for this to happen, right? Because with the halving, it splits the reward in half, thus decreasing the amount of generated Bitcoin and then increasing price potentially. But again, we have never had this much trading volume in Bitcoin before. So it's going to be interesting to see how this halving goes. But again, pattern's already in line and it's already moving like crazy. So that being said, last time we had a 76% increase, right? It happened. We had a 400% increase after that. That's when we had our all-time high run. With that 76%, if we have April to April now, a 200% increase, let's say it was at this price at 70K. Let's just say 70 on the dot, right? Because April what? We're not far out, guys. We're almost a full month out. If we're talking 200% like we did the last time we had that increase, right? Last time we had the 100% increase before the halving, a year from that, we're looking at a 210,000 price within a year after the halving, right? Absolute massive opportunity there if it does make that move. Again, though, we're in another state of movements, right? And there's Pro J. Pro J, I'm right there with you, my friend. It would be flipping awesome to get that same move. 120K, he said. That I think that's being modest. I think it's being modest. But it's very possible, guys. We're also, we're in a new era of Bitcoin as well. That's the reason why it's something to really think about and discuss, and we just take it day by day. But guess what? I'm here day by day to look at this chart for you and help you identify good levels to take profit, help you talk about potential good entries. That's why you tune in every day at 1 Eastern and you hang out with us. But I really appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging out with us. But again, let's keep going. What do you guys want to look at? Throw it in the chat. We'll look at it. We got roughly 20 minutes left in the stream. So, indicator, you're looking at the oscillator matrix and price action concepts right now, and then also the signals and overlays. But overall, guys, if this doesn't give you the most, I'm not gonna say it. I probably can't say that I probably can say it on YouTube maybe. But if this doesn't get you going, I don't know what will. On our screeners right now, after today, you gotta love Mondays in the Bitcoin market. We're up 5% today alone on Bitcoin. But strong bullish across the board between the weekly, daily, 4-hour, and 1 hour. Strong bullish across the board between the weekly, daily, 4-hour, and 1 hour on the price action. And also our trend following tool. We're sitting at an 83% trend strength on the 4-hour. Absolutely ripping. And guess what? The screener as well. Bullish across the board. You don't often see the screener, this is the oscillator screener. You don't often see the oscillator screener bullish across the board. If that doesn't indicate that this thing is in a mega trend, then I don't know what will. But mega moves. You got to absolutely love it. Crypto Storm said Myro. BCH. Roberto said what? What'd you say, my friend? What we got in there? Name of the indicators. We already said that. Bitcoin Cash. BCH. Let's do it. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash did a mega run as well last week. Let's go to the daily. So daily time frame, right? We have that imbalance. The kids call it FEGs, right? Got a buy side imbalance. You can see why it's getting bought back right now, because that, again, daily time frame lines up perfectly with those buy orders to get refilled. But that being said, this thing actually would have hit my 502 price target that we discussed before. We might even go over BNB too, because BNB was locked in with a mega trend. And I think it hit exactly what we were looking for too. BCH right now looking really nice. So honestly, I would just want this thing to close over this this pump it had back in June last summer, which was 229. So over 230 would be nice. I would have locked in some profits at 503, probably the 500 level, because we had some open close highs sitting there, or open close lows sitting there, as well as, wow, look at this. This is why weekly charts are so important, guys, too. If I were to take like this level here, you know, we clearly had two aggressive pivots there. It's clearly shown support here as well. That's at 474. Look what happened there. Beautifully dialed in 474 price range or level there to potentially target if you're making an upside move on a BCH, maybe trading with leverage or something. That being said, guys, Fluky's in here. Fluky's in here saying the real Dogecoin killer. Fluky's recent coin that popped off, meme coin, taking out Doge, I guess. That's funny. But man, Bitcoin Cash, that 474 was dialed. That was a great price target if you guys took some profits there if you went up on the move. User 101 said, should I buy Bitcoin, man? I literally buy Bitcoin every week. I think it's one of those things where you treat it like an IRA. You just invest in it when you have, you know, or a 401k. You invest in it over time, and eventually it pays off big time. I've been investing in it since 2016, 2015, something like that. But from obviously was still pretty early. But again, if the cycle is going to continue like we just talked about, man, it's going to be in the 100+ K this year. So the cycle's in play, and you can already see that it's absolutely ripping. You gotta love it. GRT is an AI coin. Yeah, we can look at that. I'm 14. Am I able to buy Bitcoin? I don't think so, because you have to be 18 to be invested. But you can ask your parents to open you a personal account or whatever. I don't think you. Yeah, I think you have to be 18. But your parents can open one for you. I know that for a fact. I know that for the stock exchange. You can have your parents open you one. But that's nuts, dude. You starting early, man. I like it. GRT. Somebody mentioned the graph. Mayran said, give me Lux Algo for free, man. If you tune in on Friday, we give away $300. And if you end up being a winner, then you can get it, my friend. We give away $300 every Friday. Make sure you tune in and get it going. Why Bitcoin Cash? Why not trade the real stuff? I was just looking at it for somebody. Get to claim earnings on taxes at the end of the year. If so, how? Only if you cash out. If you're still holding, then you don't have to pay, you know, your capital gains tax until you fully cash out. So make sure you don't cash out. Don't sell. Hodl gang strong, baby. Hodl gang strong. GRT, guys, I would target 52. This actually would have hit a target of 50, which was, oh, wow. Almost. It hit 49.63. Open, close highs, and lows sitting there at 53, 52. That's what I would look for right now. Daily time frame holding up. Yeah, this thing looks solid. Looks good. I'm going to go look at Solana again. I want to see if it's making moves. For $100, I'd buy a gym subscription. Where do you see CRO going? We can look at CRO. Solana, though, you know, the peeps, guys, we have an overall target of 173. If you've been in our stream before, last week we had a target of 143, and one more time. We freaking nailed it, baby, to the T there. We almost hit it to an exact point, but now trading back up over that. Altcoin season is coming. Altcoin season is coming. A lot of coins are being launched on the Solana network. which is going to boost buying. It's going to boost buying with this Solana network money moves, with all these weird coins coming out, all these fake coins coming out with people liquidating people instantly. But overall, man, it's absolutely coming. So Solana is going to be a big player in that. Looking for 173, looking for that $200 move again. 173 though dialed in because we have a series of open close highs and lows lining up there. That's what I would target. Makes it super easy. But again, breaker block enabled. We finally closed over that last week, giving us a breaker with the closure above 143.57. So kudos to that. Everybody, round of applause. Let's get it. Fam said I need to make car payments. Do they take Bitcoin? They take Bitcoin? Can I start with 100? Absolutely, man. Mikey said, I've been trying to get into investing for a couple years, but I have been having trouble trying to figure out in terms of what apps to use. Mikey, are you in the US? That'd be the question first. What do you think about SHIB? Will it continue to run, man? I'm not a big SHIB person. I'm not a big meme coin guy, but I will say that if you're in early, just hold it. Actually, we haven't even looked at SHIB today. Let's just look at it really quickly. I'm kind of interested. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I'd be very careful, guys. If you're in under 15, you can hold. You'll be all right. But right now, this thing, man, what did that do? It topped out at 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. I'd just be careful, okay? If you're in below 15, in below 20, you should be okay for now. But just somebody could dump this at any point. There's somebody out there holding a ton of these coins, okay? Holding a ton of these coins. Man, I just can't get over Bitcoin. Massive, massive move. Ryan, your question, my friend. We just talk about all these price calls on the YouTube, so make sure you join the live stream every day at 1 Eastern. Mikey's in the US. Cool, man. I mean, honestly, I don't want to fully recommend it, but if you're looking to get into investing specifically, the easiest way is probably going to be opening a Robinhood. That kind of gets you started, and then you can go to better brokers from there. But you can buy Bitcoin, or you can buy crypto and stocks with Robinhood. It's probably the easiest beginner friendly. I'm not going to, once you get more in depth into it, I would get out of Robinhood. If you want to get into the trading side of things. And then, yeah, Brad, if you're into trading, you definitely need to paper trade for a little bit. I wouldn't paper trade long, though, just for a little bit. Any chance of pullback before the halving? By how much for? So we've been talking about, is there a potential pullback? Well, we hit that 70K mark, guys, right? We were at the 70K. We were showing some struggling. We had some orders filled, and then it got bought back up. And so, man, right now, if we do get a pullback, you know, it's not going to be much, I don't think. It's not going to be much. People are saying, oh, it's going to hit 30K. It's going to go back to, I don't even think it's going to go back to 50. If I'm completely honest, I don't think it's going to go back to 50. We are in this, the mega trend state right now. This is pretty much in line with the overall cycle. We're moving, right? We're moving very well. So I would really want to see this thing continuously hold in the 60s. I could see consolidation in the 60s. I mean, at this point now, if Bitcoin were to come back down, hold above this kind of traded sideways range here, you're going to probably see a lot of consolidation between the 60s if it were to come back. I don't think anybody's going to let it go below 60. That's just me. But even then, now with this mega move, especially on this daily candle, I don't think people are going to let it go below 68. But we do have this lower wick of 63. So if there was going to be any consolidation in the 60s, I don't think it would ever retouch or go below 60. But, you know, that's why we're here every day streaming, right? That's why we're here every day streaming, to keep you guys, you know, ready for the next potential move, right? So if it does start to show us some bearish price action, we'll talk about it. But right now, no absolute reason to talk about the downside. No reason to talk about the downside. What can I say about VRA? What is VRA? Vara. Yeah. I think we looked at this once before. The problem is, man, this is on some interest. Yeah, this is why I don't like this. That's a tough one. This is a research-backed one. You need to do some research on this one, then decide. This is the perp. New contract or new trader for sure. Bounce off previous highs holding. I don't know. I mean, there you go. Never mind. I was gonna say it was new, but then the KuCoin, you can see it's been around for a while. Okay, so that being said, never mind on the new version of that. But you know, if this thing were to move, first thing I'm targeting is probably 2 cents there. You got some decent support that happened there. If this thing were to continue, if it's gonna hold, I mean, it's in bullish structure on the weekly. On KuCoin, it's just not on very many exchanges, which is kind of tough to target, you know, big moves. There's a decent amount of volume that's traded on KuCoin, though, I will say. Holding over 1 cent would probably be your ideal hold. If not, if it breaks back below 1 cent, you're probably looking weak on that. STX, there you go. Wardo giving us some good ones. Stacks, gotta love Stacks. Stacks been ripping. Can I check OORPO? I can look maybe. Dame wants Tia. Yeah, Dame will do Tia too. Sorry. All right, Stacks, man. Weekly wick. Ugh, don't like that. Don't like the weekly wick we're getting on here. Guys, we've got 10 minutes left, and we're going to take our Bitcoin predictions. So if you threw in those Bitcoin predictions early on, we're going to take that and go from there. Okay. But then we'll be back tomorrow at 1 Eastern. All right. Make sure you check what time 1 Eastern is for you, because we just had daylight savings. Not everybody practiced daylight savings. I wish we didn't practice daylight savings, but all good. We went over Solana earlier there, Daniel, if you want to go back in the stream. We also have the horizontal stream happening on our channel right now that you can actually probably go back on. That being said, though, Stacks, guys, right? Stacks. Let's talk about it. 3.0658, right? This thing wicked up, which I don't like on today's movement, and got sold off yet again. Weekly chart showing that wick as well. I'm going to go see really quickly. Here you go. Money. Much better. Get the Binance always having that extra data. Man, this thing loves the wick, doesn't it? Okay. So notice, though, look what happened on Stacks. Major body move through these previous wicks. That's pretty much what we want to see. I want to see a major body weekly candle come through. Okay. Let's get a major body weekly candle come through here. This week would be ideal. If we go to that daily time frame, though, I want to see this thing right now on the daily. It really, in my opinion, needs to close at least over 309. If it closes over 309, that's what I would really look for. So 310 roughly on the daily, then maybe we get the breakout, but it's still struggling. But guess what? Bullish structure is in play. Oscillator has fully reset. This thing is looking dialed for a new move. So keep an eye on that new move. For now, though, the what is it? That 310 closure would be really nice. But I don't like the weekly showing that many wicks that it's had before. So I just be careful. Look for a nice body close there. This is Trading View, for those of you asking. Trading View. I missed it. Bitcoin through daylight savings. Yeah. Bitcoin go through daylight savings. Bitcoin's on its own time frame, man. It doesn't care. Guys, you want to go with anything specific? Man said AVAX. We're going back to AVAX. You guys know the ordeal. One more time for my peeps in the back.
Who's your daddy?
If you're new to the stream, sorry, but you got to understand what that means. We literally took in that 48 price target, absolutely nailed. So one more time, who's your daddy's in the chat? If you are a Hodl Gang member, let's get it. We targeted 48 due to the open close high resistance over here. Also on the weekly right now, we're dialed as well at 48. Beautiful target hit. We've been trading. I've been holding since the low 30s on this retracement once it had that move there. But right now we're targeting 56 on Avalanche. 56, man. Massive, massive move. Moving up. Doug wants the HNT, man. We can look at Helium. I love Helium. But, man. 48 dialed. Massive, massive move. Sorry, Dame. I will get to Tia for you. Don't worry. But massive target on Avalanche at 48. Want to see if it holds support at 48. If it does fully make the break on this daily. Be really nice to get a closure over this previous open close high here at 48 and go from there. But 56 would be that upside target if we do close on that. So really, really watch for that move up to 56, especially this weekly candle closes over 48. I think you're going to get a really nice aggressive move. So looking really, really nice That's why you tune in every day, guys. We give you price targets to go for, and recently the bull run's been helping, but we've been absolutely nailing them. So let's go. Let's freaking go. That being said, we're gonna go to Tia for Dame, so he stopped asking me. Come on, Dame. I'm just kidding. I've been going over. I've been bypassing. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right exchange first. Everything looks new on this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go to Coinbase. All right, weekly yet again, trying to hold up over previous. This is struggling a bit, showing some resistance in this small area here, 14 to 20 there. Let's go to the daily. Here you go. Here's your consolidation. What do we do? What do we do when we see consolidation? Pretty straightforward. We pull up our fixed range profile. We talk about it, right? Broke into this roughly here, and we look at it. Guess what? Dead center of the value range at the POC, still trading below it, right? If it's below POC, we want to just keep an eye on this low down here at 15. I know last week we discussed if it's above 15, we still like it. Why is that? Is because of this previous high that was a problem before. Previous high here finally broke out, created a lovely body. If it's above that $15 price range, really still like it. But we are in a daily downtrend, right? We are in a daily downtrend, which I don't necessarily like. I want to see that break, that structure. Pretty easy break, though. Pretty easy break. That being said, here's your downtrend mark here, still in it. It's trying to break. I would want to see a close over 17 right now. It's the top of this bullish order block. Close over 17 right there. And see if we can get a continuation on TIA back to 20. Okay, so proper structure obviously plays out. You would want to see something like this, right? This is a daily time frame, so we got to be patient, guys. You know the drill. Again, oscillator structure, though, is lining up, though. Did extend, which is good. Set a higher low, which is indicating some divergence in a way. Didn't fully print divergence because it's new trading asset, though. So lower low, higher low on the oscillator. Divergence is lining up, but I want to see candle closures. So let's get a nice candle close over 17. Ideally, would get a break through that 1775 and then look for a bullish setup, but it needs to get out of this daily downtrend. Even though it's bullish overall, it needs to get out of that daily downtrend. So really focus on that 17 closure. But if it's going to hold 15, I think you're okay for now. Hopefully that structure changes on the oscillator. But overall, yeah, this thing is still new, so the screeners aren't really lining up, though. This man said, bro, are you using paper trading? And that is not real. You are trading with. I don't fully comprehend what you're trying to say, but yes, using paper trading. Because legally, I cannot trade on this company account live. So I'm going to give you our entries, or give you what I consider good entries, and teach you how I go about looking at trades with the indicators to help you get a little more insight, but can't legally actually trade because you guys know the drill. It's not financial advice, right? But overall, is it too late to get into Bitcoin? Absolutely not. I buy every single week. Been doing it for years. Treat it like a 401k, all right? Treat it like a 401k. That's what I would recommend. Just invest when you can and hold. Hodl gang strong, baby. What is Reddit going to do in your opinion? When is the IPO again? I saw there was a. Is it out yet? No. Is it? Anybody know the date? I know it's like this week. I'm pretty sure. If not today, we got time. We only got 30 minutes. Probably won't be today. Okay, we got 3 minutes left, and then we'll lock in those Bitcoin predictions. Those of you that put them in at the beginning of the stream. If you're new to the stream, we have a loyalty system. When you tune back in. If you're one of our top 10 viewers every single week, you have a chance to win $100. 1 in 10, you got a 1 in 10 chance. But that being said as well, every single Friday we give away $300 to anybody who tunes into the stream and submits their entry. Okay, so make sure you tune in on Fridays for a chance to win. 1 Eastern every day. But Fridays we do the $300 giveaway. Let me see here. CeeLo. Wardo, you want CeeLo? Fame, Bitcoin predictions don't count anymore. No, well, March 21st on the Reddit. That's what BK said. Okay. But, man, Bitcoin 72,000. Remember we said 70K holds. What we're literally looking for. What is your opinion on Pepe right now? We're going to look at this probably one more time, but not a huge fan of Pepe, to be honest. I don't trade meme coins. But what I would suggest if you trade something like Pepe is if you're in down here, you're okay. Do not buy now. If you're in down here, if you have a good average, you can then add on if you like when you get good setups. But if you're not in at all, I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying it, okay? He said, hey, boo, we're near the end. We got 2 minutes left. 1 minute left till we take Bitcoin predictions, and then we're going to go back to looking at some charts for a tiny bit longer. Man, ETH. Really want that 4,100 break. Went long on Bitcoin. Keep holding. I would just hold, man. Hodl gang strong with this week, this year. Definitely good odds at hitting 100K this year. Easy. Probably more than that, to be honest. Pika box. Let's support this project. Can you look at CRO? Yeah, people want a CRO. CRO is a good one. Another exchange coin. We're looking at BNB too. So, CRO officially knocked out. When did that hit? Oh, it already did. Got a breaker block on CRO. Closed up above that high we were watching there. That weekly high was sitting at 1371. Created the breaker block into this week, which is a good sign. But I don't like that last week didn't close over the previous week's high. That's the biggest thing I don't like about CRO here. Yeah, it does. Me too, Jenny. Me too. But that being said, I don't like that it didn't close over that week's previous high, which is 17 cents. It closed last week. It closed at 16.61, so it was close. But so long as it wants to hold up over roughly 16 cents, I think we're going to be okay for now. This week, again, I would want to see CRO close over last week's high to continue this movement of 1851. So look for that move this week. But again, as long as it's over 16, really, really like it. So let me go to the daily. Daily here, yet again, I like to continuously see daily candles close over previous highs. And yet again, it is. Yesterday, it did close the previous day's high. It's an interesting little consolidation happening up here. You can notice the CRO is extremely extended right now. You're getting some wicks, so it is struggling a bit in this area. But today, if we're going to actually break out, it would probably have to close over 1750, okay? So if you get that close over 1750, look for that big move potentially through a new high that is set at 1851. That'd be really nice. That being said, 2 hour mark is here. We asked at the beginning of the stream if you think Bitcoin would be more or less than 72,506. All right, if we take this right here, it is less. Yikes. Bitcoin price is less. If you join at the beginning of the stream and you put in less, you get 100 points added to your profile at the end of the week. If you're one of our top 10 viewers, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 at the every Monday. So congrats to our top 10 viewers today. We had Andreas win today. So we'll be sending those winnings to you at the end of today or after the stream. If you want to join our $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you tune in on Friday. You also have to subscribe. Make sure you're subbed in order to be a part of the entry, and then tune into the Friday giveaway, okay? Man, less hit today. Yikes with the less hitting today. That being said, we'll be here for a little bit longer going over some charts because we're doing the new dual stream here on YouTube. So we appreciate all you coming in, tuning in with us. Man, Bitcoin, what a day. That being said, BNB. I want to look at BNB because, I mean, come on, guys. What do we say?
Who's your daddy?
Last week, we talked about 500 like it was our job. We talked about 500 price target all last week. We talked about 450 price target all last week as well. We hit 450 and 500 in 1 week, guys. I mean, you can't get better than that. Cannot get better than that. Pats on the back for those of you that have been holding this for the long term through these price targets. Absolutely obliterated that 500 level. Why do we talk about it? Well, why do we discuss it? You guys know the ordeal. We look at open, close, lower highs, open, close highs here. Boom. 504 would have been that target. We said roughly 500, psychological level. Absolutely dialed drilled that price yesterday. Now we got a new weekly candle closure. This thing freaking closed at 529. How insane is that? Next up, guys, we got an upside target of 650. This thing could go bonkers. So we'll see how it does this week. This week, I would want to see this thing close up over 537. Y'all know the drill. You know the drill. Massive, massive moves. 4-hour time frame, though, here on BNB. Pretty straightforward, guys. We want to see it continuously close and trade above previous highs here. We got 490 locked in right now. 494 roughly. That's this high here was 494. But again, if it holds over 490, you're looking really good. Oscillator is also resetting on the 4-hour. BNB just is nothing but wanting to move. It just wants to keep going. So as long as that structure keeps it intact, look at the screeners here. The screeners come alongside the 3 indicators with the premium plan as well. But strong bullish, strong bullish, strong bullish. 1 weekly, 1 week, daily, 4-hour and 1-hour time frame, all bullish. Bullish, strong bullish, strong bullish. 1 week, daily, 4-hour as well. On the price action in line, and the screener for the oscillator showing bullish signals on daily and weekly. You gotta love it, man. When it all lines up like that, you just know it's in a mega trend. Don't fight it. Do not fight it. When Bitcoin is going through a halving phase soon, it already is going through that halving phase. It happens. The halving happens on April 19th, but the overall phase of it is already in line right now because we're about a month out. So it's coming, and we potentially might have a very, very big move. When the halving happening right before, how much will Bitcoin drop to? Bitcoin's doesn't normally drop with the halving. Here you go. Last time we had the halving, Bitcoin ran 423% a year after. Okay. So where's it going to go after that? We're sitting from last April right now. We're sitting at roughly 150% already from last April. So even the second halving, when that happened, a year after, it ran 283%. But then after that, it ran another 672%. Guys, this is the cycle. This is the pattern, right? Okay, so this is why Bitcoin was built, man. Major moves dialed in. You gotta flip and love it. Let's go. We're gonna be on for another probably 10-15 minutes. But let's keep going. What we got? Hold meme coins or not? That is entirely up to you. I'm not giving you any opinion on meme coins other than if you are in at a really good price and you're sitting up good, then you can hold it. Do not buy it. Unless you can average into it, if you can add on top of a really good position, then maybe. But Ordi. Ordi. Let's get Ordi. Ordi, interesting. Oh. Ordi used to. You gonna give me something here? Binance is probably the best one to go by. Okay. Man. I will say that it is okay right now. I would still be a little bullish on Ordi. Why? Because structure's still in play, right? You're still above previous highs on the daily trend. Still above that previous high. Look at the weekly really quick. Weekly, can't really. Weekly bounced nicely. Okay. Can't really talk much about the weekly. Either way, still holding up above previous highs. If this thing's going to hold 70, then you should still be dialed in for this continuation. That being said, remember, you had that Tuesday volatility move with the overall market. It's also bouncing off of a breaker block right now, or trying to. If this thing comes back, has a closed candle, I'm talking a closed candle, no wicks. No wicks like this puppy right here on Friday. None of that crap. If you get a closed candle on this above 80, you're probably looking good for a retest of 87. After 87, after 83 to 87, then we could talk about upper price targets. But for now, it has to hold 70. If it doesn't hold 70, I will look bearish on this because structure won't hold. If structure holds, you're still looking good. It is currently holding, so we'll see what it goes. But I would really want to see this thing hold and have a candle closure over 80. Today, let's just close green. Let's close green on the day. That'd be nice. Just a green close. Go from there. Will Bitcoin have a major correction in this cycle as well, considering the major ETF inflows? It's possible. That's the difference right now. That's the difference. That's the no man's land that we're talking about, what we were discussing. Overall cycle, technically, no. Overall cycle, technically no, but the massive amount of Bitcoin inflows that we could be getting from the ETFs is why this one could be a little different. So it's kind of a, you know, we have to wait and see. That's why you guys tune in. That's why you guys tune into the live stream every day at 1 Eastern to make sure you're up to date on everything going on. All right. Yes, sir. Bro, what about Worldcoin? Isn't that what that's called, or is it something else? I just look at that and say Worldcoin. Yeah, I had a feeling I've said wild before. Yo, what a pump! This thing finally broke back out. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gotta be Binance. No, we're gonna do Binance. All right, this is pretty straightforward. You guys know the drill. Lovely little breakout though on Saturday. Major breakout on Saturday. That's awesome, guys. What formed last week for this thing to break? What is this pattern? What is this called? Anybody tell me? MicroStrategy say it might drop to 42 per Bitcoin. Link me in that article. If it does, still be up though. I mean, I don't think 42 is rough, man. I don't think 42. This is a bull flag. There you go. My Hodl Gang members know what's up. Bull flag formation. How's a bull flag form, right? Well, you get lower highs, you get lower lows. Pretty straightforward. You get the breakout there. Boom. Turning point happened. Dialed. Yo, if I saw that turning point, I would have been in. Didn't see it. Why didn't anybody mention it to me? This is our ideal setup. It's the setup we always look for. We could have been in right at 755 for this move. Either way, bull flag break there, pump into Saturday. Major moves. That being said, right now, pretty easy. Price action. Want to hold over 890. Got that change of character sitting right there at 890, previous high there. Honestly, so long as it can hold over this high of 944, if you can hold above 9, you're pretty much set right now. That's crazy. It hit a high of 1184 though. Money moves. Yeah, hold over $9. Let's go to 4 hour. If you want to make it really easy, I mean, you can already see this too. I mean, there you go. Breaker block. Breakout, breaker block there. Already holding up beautifully. There's that breaker block formation. Beautifully holding. 932 there. Just don't look. Just keep an eye on it. So long as it's above this. Super bullish. Super bullish. Still, it's above. Even if it breaks down into this imbalance here, / FVG, as you guys call it. Looks good too. So we'll see. Good price action on the 4 hour would be holding above this breaker. Just sitting roughly 430s. Very nice. Very, very nice. They guessed 30. It was 50. Okay. Yeah, it's tough, man. I think 60s would, if it actually retraces, I think 60s would hold, to be honest. 60s would hold, in my opinion. I'm just looking at some of the other comments. I would start with the smash the like button. All right, guys. I'm going to call that there. We love you guys. Appreciate everybody being here. Remember, those of you that said less. Yoinks. Hey, I'm invisible. Here I am. Boom. All right, those of you that said less, I'm sorry, but less hit today. I'll add 100 points to your profile if you said less, my friends. Congrats to those of you that did. Real quick, let's call out the people that said more and were wrong, because we like to do that. And because my Hodl Gang members know what's up. Guys, we do a completely horizontal stream. The full stream is on the YouTube channel as well. If you're seeing this on the shorts feed, make sure you go over and tune into the full stream. Because that's where we're mostly hanging out answering questions. I'll try to get to any questions I can. I tried to pin the message, but I guess, yeah, pins don't work. I forgot about that. Supposedly. They're supposed to work, but I'll double check on that. We'll get the bot working tomorrow as well in the main stream too. For some reason, it's working in the other stream. But that being said, who said more? We had sort of more. Come on, man. Wait. We gotta get our music bumping. 1 sec. We gotta get the bumping music. you're new to the stream, the Bitcoin predictions are very important to you making the top 10 and being a top 10 viewer. That being said, let's get going. We're dialed, baby. 72K today on Bitcoin. Absolutely insane. All right, that being said, Sorted Cake with the gets a double error. Man, come on, Sorted Cake. You know what's up. Marlan with the more. Come on, man. Pablo Guzman with the more. Come on, man. Failing on these Bitcoin predictions today. Ty Malone with the more. Come on, man. Even though you know me, I would have put more too, so don't worry. That here, error for me, because I would have put more as well. Make sure you tuned in early to get your Bitcoin predictions in. Wardo with the more. Come on, Wardo. Land Crypto with the more. Vishnu with the more. ABD with the more. Benjamin with the more. Come on, man. That being said, we're gonna get the bot working in the mainstream tomorrow. We appreciate all you guys being here. You guys know the deal. Animation Wonderland. Well, this guy is banned. He's asking for $1,000. That's not happening. But you can tune in on Friday. Guess what? And have a potential to win $300 if you tune in on Friday, so long as we hit 120 likes per stream. So make sure you tune in. But we appreciate everybody. Guys, remember, if you're part of the Hodl gang, for some reason you were stuck in the vertical stream, I don't know why, make sure you join the horizontal stream. Look for the other one. I'm going to try to label it a little bit better so you guys know, okay? So we really respect you. We really love and respect you guys. Appreciate everybody being here. That being said, again, I will go back. I have to do the crazy chat thing where I have to find the predictions or whatever. Anybody that's put in predictions before that, and I think I'm going to give it to Brad too or somebody. I was trying to remember. Give you your prediction. But that being said, I was trying to think. Congrats to Andreas. Make sure you reach out to me, Andreas, so I can get you your winnings. Those of you that won on Friday, winnings are getting sent out today. Remember, we have to pick who the top 10 winner was this week. I never expected so many errors. But come on, man. Y'all know the deal. But yeah, 1 Eastern every day, guys. $300 giveaway on Friday. Make sure you tune in. And good-ish, man. Good-ish. Trying to think if I missed anything. Oh, join the Discord. It's completely free. We do a live stream in there every morning with our community manager, Mickey. Guy's a legend. Goes over all the Luxalgo indicators. If you like the indicators you saw today, make sure to check the link in the description or just come into our YouTube profile to hang out and potentially get some dope trades in. But you'll see what we go over each day. Hopefully we hit some more price targets overnight, continue this bullish move on Bitcoin, and maybe ETH will get there this week to 4,600. Other than that, guys, I love you. Come back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Congrats to our winners, and have a good afternoon. Peace.
Who's your daddy?